Well, hello everybody. It's Ronnie with Whip and Chain. I work with Maggie and Lauren to bring you fun crochet tutorials. This tutorial is just to show you how to do the single crochet. We have a lot of new people, a lot of very beginners joining our page, and we're thrilled about it. And we want to be here to help you every step of the way. So sometimes I'll do advanced videos, sometimes I'll do beginner videos, and then a lot of times I do just intermediate videos. But if there's anything you need help with, whether you're beginner or just right in the middle or expert, we're here to help you. So just come follow us on our page on Facebook, and if you have some questions, we'd be more than happy to help you. So for single crochet, we just make a chain, do your chain, okay. Now, after you get your chain, as long as you need, the first stitch where your loop is coming out of, that's called your working stitch. You do not go into that one, okay? So you go into the next chain, which would be, I'm trying to see if I have anything to show you. Point 2. This is your working. This is the next chain. There's a bottom part and a top part to it. So we take our hook, we go into this first loop, you just go in it, you grab some yarn, wrap it around, bring it through. You have 2 loops on your hook, you wrap your hook, and you go through both. And that is a single crochet. Now, this is the stitch that we just worked into. Now we're going to go to our next stitch and do the same thing. You go right in there, just the top loop, the loop that's farthest away from you. You go in, you wrap your hook with some yarn, bring your hook through. You have 2 loops. Wrap your hook, and you go through both loops. Try to be careful of your tension of your yarn. If you have it really, really tight, if you have this really tight, you're going to struggle with getting your hook through the yarn loops. So loose, especially when you're first learning, is probably going to be your best friend. And as you progress, you're going to understand what tension really works for you. It'll be through a process of a trial and error. So anyway, so this is the chain. See, we can see that our stitch is in it. So then we go to the next one. And you grab some yarn, and you wrap, and you just go through both. And then you proceed to the next stitch. Go right in there, grab some yarn, come on up, 2 loops, wrap your hook, and go through both. And then you're going to continue this process all the way down your chain to the very last one. And here we are in your last one. You will do your single crochet. Now, for turning for single crochet, for single, half double, double, and treble, the amount of chains, amount of times you chain for each stitch is going to be different, okay? So for single crochet only, you want to turn your work, and you want to wrap your hook and just chain 1. This is for single crochet. That chain 1 will never count in any pattern as a stitch. So now your full stitches, you're not working off a chain anymore, you got your full stitches. So in your very first chain, you go under both stitches. You grab some yarn, bring it through, you wrap, and you go through both. Same single crochet, the only difference is You're going through both. Go through, wrap, and go through both. And both. And if you look from the sides, there's a gap under each stitch, a little gap. So you go under both. And you do your single crochets. And this is how you do a single crochet stitch. You go all the way down to your last stitch. Now I do know in the beginning, some people really struggle at knowing where finding their last stitch on a row. So what I do is, now we're starting a new row. You chain one, and you go into that very first stitch, put a single crochet. What I do is I take my stitch marker and I mark. That's my stitch. That's my last stitch when I come back. And that's what you can do. And then you can proceed doing single crochet. And then when you get down this end, you can put a stitch marker in there too, which is really good. Well, I hope this helped you. My name is Ronnie. I work closely with Maggie and Lauren to bring you beautiful crochet tutorials. And we're here to help you get started. We're here for the people that are just learning. We're here for the average crocheter and for the advanced crocheter. So come find us on Facebook under Whip and Chain and join our group. And if you have any questions or need help, we will set up times to be able to help you. There's the three of us. There's Lauren, myself, and Maggie. My name is Ronnie. I hope this helps, and would you please help us by hitting that like and follow button at the bottom? And we look forward to hearing from you. Happy crocheting, everybody.